はい、皆さん、こんきびです。花虫きびです。今日は、もうちょっとリーブラカップを、進めたいと思いますけど、まあ、ウマ娘しかやってないんだけど、最近は。でも、まあ、よければ話してくれたら嬉しいなって思うし、まあ、とりあえず、その、勢いで頑張りたいと思います。はい。So, it's Libra Cup round 2. Actually, I've heard this one's relatively difficult. And by I've heard, I mean my brother was struggling with it and barely qualifying. So, so yeah. Anyway, on that note, I will be running it. Let's do some team trials first. Let's do my shops and stuff. Let's enjoy. Ooh. Give me my shot. Ah! This is my string cleaning. It's a relatively good score. Alright. It's time. I will be running it with this team. It is my slightly understated Golshi and my Grass Wonder. And we will be giving it a shot. Oh, and my End B. I've been kind of sick recently. That's also been at play. Not like full on sick, but just a little bit. Alright, let's do some scouting. All of mine are like long ass. Long ass. So all these are long ass. Oh, this is a good Golshi. Oh, this is a very good Golshi. She's only missing oh no wait. It looks like a really good Golshi, but she's missing, and she has pumps of iron, but she's missing no stopping me, and she's missing straightaway spur. No stopping me is good. Ooh, oh yeah, she's gonna win. Okay, gold lane. Wow. Oh my god. This is innovative. This is very innovative. 1200 speed, 1200 power, almost no stam, but all stam skills. Literally no curvature, no stopping me. That's crazy. This Taishin's a little more normal. Ah? Late? Late ass. Oh my gosh. I thought she would be running it. Oh, this is bizarre. Okay. As per usual, we don't skip until we qualify. I do skip this though. I don't like the intro. Oh no! She got an unlucky cooldown. Oh, these are all end closers. Literally everyone's an end closer. There's like a couple lates. That's crazy. That's actually like wild. This is so weird. This air groove's way ahead. It's actually very bad that my Golshi is this far up, because she's not going to trigger Inkers away. My Mayano can do something. Mayano needs to hurry up. There, Mayano. I actually want Golshi to drift back to 6th place. There you go. Now you're back half. Now Anchor's a werewolf rock. This is so bizarre. Is there air groove? I thought it was a late or an end. This is such a weird race. I don't know. It's so weird when, because I'm part of the weirdness, but when everyone's doing end closers, it's like, what are you supposed to, like, how are you gonna pump some iron? Not that I'm pumping iron, I'm doing the no stopping me and all that, but okay. Mayano hit the perfect Bofa. Like, her Bofa is right at the right time to have enough energy to make the final push. Okay, I got straightaway spurt on Golshi, but not Mayano. I also got a relatively decent on your left. No, but she's lost. I think Special Week's gonna win this, and I don't really see how I win this one. Okay, so she hit her spurt late, actually. My Golshi's relatively quick. She's gonna lose to the other Golshi, but okay. I don't even know. That was close. So it's just one guy. I get second. Kantaros. We beat Gold Link. Well, I had to see. Okay, so she was a pace, but she was also like a debuffer. Okay. Interesting. I really haven't seen that many debuffers this year. Alright, Scout. Ooh. No, this one's... What the heck? Non-standard and standard distance? So she just has extra 40 stamp. It's pretty good. She's underpowered, overwitted. Actually understand. It's like 1160 with only 1 gold recovery. 2 gold recovery, straightaway spurt, no stopping me, no corner adapt. I'd be sus. I mean, you're just good. Estella-san, hello. How are you? That you're here means that I can just chat while doing this instead of just like sweating this one. Because I've been sweating it until I got people to talk about, wow, this good. Good. Anything happen? Oh, it's only been 2 days. Oh yeah, sorry, I left last time because my friends were chatting. And we were watching New Game, if you've watched the anime. And we were playing Mahjong. But I've been okay. I feel like I've been doing a lot of stuff. And then there's like a huge, like, almost dopamine hit of doing it. Like a lot of things that I'm doing, like I'm enjoying it. And then the not hangover, but like the reflection happens and I'm like, damn. Only studying, nothing much. Well, like, okay, I don't know if this makes sense, right? But it's about like when you do fun stuff, there's almost like a hangover of it. And then you start like, because the fun's done, you start like, okay, I don't regret anything, but you start like thinking about the bad stuff. I'm not, I will explain, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of a buffer to tell you what I mean. It's not really, but kind of related to, well, I'll tell you. We'll do it after this round. Let's go on. I'm glad you can kind of relate to like the fun hangover though. Yo, what's going on with this one? I lost the first match, so I need to win 3 more. Apparently this one's relatively difficult. Got some gamblers. Got my passive off. Okay, Goshi. Ooh, she's actually in perfect position. She's in prime position. Also, my Grass Wonder is in Let's Pump Some Iron. Both my spurts proc, and I pump some iron. Oh, and I got a no stopping me. Oh, I'm set. Mino's gonna win this one. Oh, Mino's not gonna win this one. Grass Wonder's on a good track. Ooh, Symboli's on a good track. That's not good. I think I win first? It's like the camera angle thing. There we go. Camera angle, let's go. Alright, so I said I would say about the after this match, right? So, I've talked about my friend who's come on stream before. Ooh, you guys have, I still have time especially, but like, you guys, you gotta be cool, you gotta play it cool, okay. So, I was hanging out with Misao in person recently, and like, okay, so I was hanging out with her in person, and she was just visiting, not me specifically, but we hung out, and so now that she's like done with her trip, she's going back and being like living her normal life. Like, I don't know, I feel like I get like it was fun hanging out, and now I realize that A, I enjoy hanging out with people too much, because when they're not around, I feel like not deprived, but you know. And then the other thing is like, I feel like I like hanging out with people more than they like hanging out with me. That's how I generally feel, so. But I feel like I should be more confident. My mom sometimes tells me about how like it is other people's privilege to, oh, I didn't scout, oops. Like, it is other people's privilege to hang out with me, but I don't feel that way at all. I didn't scout at all, but I know that I'm 3rd Ninki, Hachiban Ninki, and Kyuban Ninki. I mean, it literally is an insecurity, but I just tried to make it not an insecurity. I mean, you can't just like make it not an insecurity, but. Of things though that happen. Like, she was visiting and it was her birthday recently. And then she was like, how do I pay you back for like wherever we went, right? I'm like, okay, I haven't responded fully yet. I've been trying to like play it cool. But like, even if what I said doesn't come into play, how does she expect me not to pay for her birthday? Oh, Goshi. Go. Mino's not totally out of it. Unlikely, but not totally out of it. Grasswander's still in Seg. She's not totally out of it. 残り 1000m 通過少し後ろからグラスワンダーその外並んで成田大使内にはマヤのトップガンそしてその内を回ってキンボリ・ルドルフ先頭メジロ・マックイーンレースはよどみなく進んで Oh, she never hit her. Let's pump some iron. That's kind of unfortunate. Or maybe she did and I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, no, I probably will. She's too good a person though. I don't know. She shouldn't. When I cover the bill, she should just let me cover the bill. But I am to an extent like glad she asked because like I don't know. It makes me feel like I have good friends. I mean I do have good friends. 3, 4, 5. So it's 1 and 2 just OP. Yeah, 1 and 2 is just OP. Fuyu was not to be. Was not a problem. Yeah. No, I probably will just respond to her. Be like, you know. It's all good. Yeah. No, I feel it sometimes myself too, but. 2番マヤのトップ9番人気です3番成田大使 If these people survive their stam check, they're very scary. Same with this person. I'm probably like last though. 9, 8, and 7. 9 and 4, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a part of it is also gonna be old-fashioned. And this is... Okay. Even if there was no... Even if there was like nothing awkward or feeling about it, I'm also somewhat old-fashioned in that like date or not guys pay. So now I don't think that like unilaterally. If like I don't want to be there or somebody, I think it does depend. But I don't know. I think that if I even want to be there a little bit, then I do make an effort to, I mean, pay at least half, but sometimes just cover it. I don't know. Like, maybe I also still just want to impress her. I don't know. I don't know if that's weird. Especially because I'm fucking unemployed. I'm playing Uma Musume on a... Oh, it's a Sunday. It's good. It's a little more normal. When I play in 3 days of the finals, it's not gonna... Yeah, I mean, that's typical. I think that's not a bad thing. But what if I want to impress somebody? Have you thought? How the fuck is she in second place, this bullshit? She's not gonna have any acceleration. Now, this Mayano might have some acceleration. It's difficult. But yeah, if she really wants to, if she gets like really serious about splitting the bill, then I will just like tell her it's part of the gift. I mean, it actually is true that I just didn't get her anything formal. So. Wait, Goshi is like exploding. She's ahead of this Taishin. By like a bit, actually. Everyone's dueling. It's time to I win this one. I win these. By a couple leads, actually. Like a couple leads. Good job, Goshi. 2.5 leads. Oh, one thing that came up. I don't know if this is a comfortable topic, but I'll talk about it anyway for now. You can stop me if it's fine. We talked about like getting peer pressured into doing like drugs, alcohol, weed, etc., right? This was brought up that one opinion is that you should allow yourself to get peer pressured. This is not a lot of speed. This is very scary. Went from not scary and very scary. Like, I am pro getting peer pressure. I actually want, because I'm kind of a baby. I'm kind of weak. But I like it when I get peer pressured to do something, because then it forces me to be like cool, be more social, be like happening. Yes, I want to be peer pressured. I said this before, mostly in real life. I think that I'm very boring. Like, I think me sober is a very boring person. And well, I don't want to be boring. I want people to find me interesting. I mean, ideally, I'd like somebody that I'm romantically interesting to find me interesting. I'm romantically interested in to find me interesting. But even that aside, like, I want to be cool. And the people who are doing drugs and weed and stuff are cool. I should not be the person, the content creator that straight up says you should do drugs or whatnot. Okay, I'm not gonna be that person, but I think sober me feels socially awkward. I don't talk to people very well. I think that I'm too worried about saying the right thing in terms of I don't like offending people. I don't like saying things and then getting taken the wrong way. Who? My Golshi is really taking off. That's good. Mayano's in good position too. I need my Mayano to duel them. I have my Golshi explode. Go, 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 go! Mayano could run this one too. Mayano needs to duel the Tachyon. I think I have this. I think I qualified. Oh, Mayano wins too. For second. Nice. Yeah. So, kind of to reiterate, I think when I'm sober, I'm socially awkward. Okay, maybe socially awkward's a little much. But definitely, like, I have a hard time talking to people, especially new people. Yay, group A qualified. But like, alcohol and like vices, and not just that, but also having a common thing helps with that, right? Because if they find me cool, even if people say, oh, it's not cool to do drugs, if the people I want to interact with think that it's cool, then it doesn't matter. Because 1,000 people can tell me, oh, it's not cool to be on drugs, right? Like on Twitter. Like if I say I want to do drugs and 1,000 people on Twitter tell me, don't do drugs, that's bad for you. And I do think that it's like good for you to let people know that the health, what's the word I'm looking for? Problems, I guess it'll cause. Like I think that it's good for you to like let people know. But if I say I want to do drugs, and then 1,000 people on Twitter say you should not do drugs, right? If I respond to all of them, if I don't do drugs, will you be my friend? A, how many people will say yes? B, how many people that say yes will actually spend more than like an hour talking to me? I guess for me when I'm sober has never been... Okay, that's not true. I actually can make friends over common interests. And I've actually gotten better, even if that sounds silly, because I'm not very good. I've realized that people who do it... their personality isn't doing it. I agree. Hold on. Okay. I'm holding on. I'm holding on to my mic, and while doing it, I will register for the next CM. I think this is the best team that I have. So I'm holding on. While I'm holding on, I'm going to do some... I will progress with my CM runs. But I'm holding. I will scout. Okay. No long ass, no long ass, long ass. But no high speed, we're good. No one over 1100 speed. These are pretty bad. Oh, these one. Oh, no. So I do like my Umas decently. These are a little lacking, but this one's strong. Okay. So you're saying however that's what I believe. I believe that sober me is not as interesting. And also sober me is kind of a square. Like when I was in high school, okay, I wasn't the most studious, but I was relatively straight-laced about things in terms of like, okay, know this. I'm gonna like be straight-laced about it. So the friends I do have are generally really responsible. And these really responsible people, think Dave, for example, Wilson, who's been on stream before. They're responsible. Not only are they busy, but they're also... Their free time is also busy. So they don't hang out with me that much. And also... Yeah, there's not that many people that want to hang out with me. And also, I don't meet... Even if people would hang out with me, it's hard to find new people to hang out with.
順位を振り返っていきます。1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かうオグリーキャップ、まだリードをキープしています。続きました7番メジロマックイーン、8番メジロマックイーン、3番手その後ろからマヤノ。
I don't think that I would want to. Okay, a couple things. Not only would I not want to be with somebody, but I also, like, romantically, but I also, you're right, wouldn't want to hang out with friends where their personality is substance abuse, whether it be drugs, marijuana, whatever. I think that's bad. But yes, it is, for sure, for sure, for sure. Definitely something Valentine's dream. And I will. But both Misao, who I met this year, and my other friends that live in my area. Ooh, this is big. This is big. This is big. Go, go, go. Mayano wins this easy, 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 easy. But my other friends, my only other friends that live in the same area as me, also does, like, various stuff. They said they're willing to stream, by the way, so they might appear on stream at some point. But both of them, every time I bring up, like, drugs, they tell me they don't recommend it. Like, or not that they don't recommend it, they're okay with me doing it, but they're, like, very careful about, like, me not overdosing and, like, being responsible. So that's the kind of people I'm talking about when I'm thinking, like, those are the kinds of people I'm talking about when I'm saying, like, I don't want people that make it their personality, but I do like people who do it. You could even make the argument that somebody who does it responsibly is more responsible than somebody who doesn't do it at all. Hear me out. Like when they go to raves or when they go to the club or whatnot. So presumably like once a month or every couple of months when they like go out on that type of scene. But hear me out. Somebody who doesn't do drugs is less responsible than somebody who does drugs responsibly. Okay. My thinking for this is somebody who doesn't do drugs at all is worried about getting addicted. They're worried about like, oh man, this could ruin my life. Right? Somebody who does it responsibly knows that it's bad for them. Like if they overdose, they know that they could get addicted, and yet they still have the mental fortitude to do it in a controlled manner. I saw something like this, where somebody was asked, like, do you go to the club? Okay. Like a married woman was asked, like, do you go to the club? Do you rave? Or go to the bar or whatnot? And she said no. And the person asking them was like, why don't you go? And she was like, well, if I go to the bar, I might get hit on. And I might cheat on my husband. Yeah. So she's like, if I go to the bar, I might get hit on. And if I get hit on, I might cheat on my husband. So I'm not going to do that. So, because I don't want to cheat on my husband. Yes, she is better than somebody who cheated on their husband. I give her a lot of credit. I gave her, like, you give her a lot of credit for knowing what's bad and not doing it. She doesn't get credit because she's saying that she would cheat on her husband if given the, like, if the situation arose like that. So that's where I'm saying that, like, somebody who is, like, somebody who can go to the bar, have a good time, maybe with, like, their girlfriends or whatever, and then, you know, not, like, despite being in a place maybe with some temptations, still be, like, of their own mind, not make any rash decisions like that. I think that is more responsible. Because they haven't cheated. Like, why would somebody stay with a person that would easily cheat on you? I get it. Like, if I had a girlfriend and I really, really loved her, because I'm the type that would... this will come up in the Valentine's Day stream. Okay. But I have a girlfriend and I'm like really, really in love with her. I too probably would not want her to be in situations where she'd get hit on. And if I'm already in a relationship with that, oh, no, like, it's that thing where it's like, yeah, I like my boyfriend or whatever, but, you know, temptation. And, like, they like getting attention or something. I don't know. Trust, like, I'm very strongly anti-cheating. So, yeah, well, I don't know. Oh, wow, this is really strong. Oh, wait, no power. Yeah, but basically what they're saying is they have very poor mental fortitude. That's how I see it. They're saying, like, even though I like this guy a lot, what if somebody hotter than them appears? Which, I also think that if you're in the relationship where you say, I can do better, you're making a mistake. But let's say that they are with somebody they think is relatively attractive, but not a 10 out of 10. And they get hit on by a 10 out of 10. And they're saying that that level of temptation will screw them. Can we agree that this person is better than somebody who knows they are weak, goes to the bar, and like knows they're weak, but still goes to the bar and still cheats on their husband? No. Not that you know you can do better. It's they don't know they can do better. Okay. Say you're just a normal married woman. And the person you married, you think is good. He's like a 7 out of 10. You don't know you can do better. But okay, so your bird in the hand is a 7. You don't know you can do better, but you also don't... You're not sure. So you go to the bar and an 8 comes along. Now you know you can do better. It's Schrodinger's hot affair, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying myself. That sounds right to me, but... It sounds plausible to me. How's that? I'm not saying it's likely. I'm just saying that it sounds plausible to me. I think... I agree and I disagree. I want to be like you, Estella-san. And probably your mental strength, like everything I've talked to you about, you're a very ambitious, I'd say. Maybe not fully ambitious. I don't know your level of ambition for sure, but you're hardworking. You did your internships and you seem smart. You seem very mentally in control. I think that's very admirable. I also think that not everyone is that strong. I think that there's a couple things. For me, one, I've realized that I'm not good at settling. No, that's not true. I am good at settling. But the level at which I get scared of... A, I hate cheating. Like, I would never. But I've realized also, when it comes to settling, I have like very weird parameters where in my head I want to... No, I don't want to settle. In my head, there's certain things I want, and sometimes I'm offered something similar, but I don't take it because I'm scared of certain things. Also, you say multiple years of emotional connection from a husband. Does your opinion differ if it's like... Does your opinion differ if it's like only a boyfriend of 3 months or whatever? Oh, I got no stopping me. I didn't get anchors away though. I think I lost this one. I think this one's like super joker. I don't even want to see it. No. This was just unlucky. For whatever reason, my Golshi couldn't trigger her. She couldn't stay in the back. Scared that another opportunity like this wouldn't come again. Not necessarily. It's that I worry myself with what ifs from similar situations. I'll give an example. Okay. I've thought this is both something we can rehash on Valentine's Day stream and something that's very embarrassing self-report, but I'm going to say it anyway. Okay. I have considered using Tinder for hookups. Wait. Short term. Yeah, I mean, say it's a boyfriend of like 3 months and there was like an official like ask out thing. Like there was an official like ask out. It's not like a situationship, but like you are like exclusive with your boyfriend, but you're not like married to him. And you get approached by someone you think is a little hotter at the bar. I should go back to my Tinder thing. Okay. Yes. Like, embarrassing self-report. I've considered using Tinder for hookups. The reason why I stopped myself on a few occasions is because I, in general, worried myself with what ifs. And I realized that even though it is related to something that I want, because, you know, I'm I'll answer that in a second. I want to finish my Tinder thing because I promise I'll forget. I worried that I worry that I'm like a pretty inauthentic person. So like, if I do this, I feel like I would be hurting somebody else. Even though they're probably also, like, they're probably also there who hurt them. So like, in my head, it's like, oh crap. Like, I might be doing something I can't take back, and that scares me. And then the other thing is like, I don't know. I'm very shaky on all this. But by the way, when you say like doesn't mean you like him romantically. I'm also thinking like, let's say that it's the same situation, but it's not just like more attractive. Let's say you think he's much more attractive. You like you like your boyfriend of the 3 months in this situation. Like you think he's an attractive guy. He's a 7 out of 10, but a 10 out of 10 walks through the bar. And not only that, but like he likes all the same things you like, and also is like really easy to talk to. Like your favorite book, like that's his favorite book. He is really like your favorite characters are also his favorite characters. And like he's not only does he like them, he's also like really passionate about it. He's not like doing it performatively. So then there's also now an emotional connection. Oh, this one's kind of interesting. Oh, this is actually pretty good.
晴れ渡る空の下行われる京都レース場芝3000ライブラハイ9人の馬娘たちが挑みます。このレース最も人気を集めているのは秋の三冠馬娘ダイワスカーレット1番人気です。実力は負けていません。2番人気グランプリ馬娘。
That's nice, but you don't know if this person at the bar is gonna be there tomorrow, right? Like he's throwing vibe that day.
先頭集団を見ていきましょう。ダイワスカーレット、早くも先頭に躍り出た。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は東海帝王。さらにスペシャルウィーク5馬身離れて2番グラスワンダー。5番手には9番グラスワンダー。第4コーナーカーブ。
I don't know how. I think I'm pretty firm on. Ooh, this is something that I've talked about with a lot, and I'm really like, I'm exhausting all my Valentine's Day topics. So bring up these again. I have like 1,000 more, but also bring up some of these again on Valentine's Day because I think they're interesting conversation topics. But I think that that would not be a connection. Okay, that makes sense. I think I can fall in love with somebody in like a day. But I don't think I can fall in love with somebody in a day if I'm already with someone. I don't know. I talked about settling. I've realized I don't think I can settle. I don't think I can settle when it comes to the person I'm dating, but I absolutely can settle in terms of how they treat me. I talk about this with my friends a lot, with a certain group of my friends, a lot. I'm not as worried if I'm treated poorly, but I do have to like really be in love with the person that I'm talking about. But I think it's much more about, I think there's more value in loving somebody than being loved. So that can be a rehash topic on Valentine's Day. Sagad. Oh, Golshi can do this. No, Mino can do this. She's dueling. She's doing myself. Okay. But this was all an offshoot about like cheating on your spouse. I think that somebody who, like, if I were to put it on a chart, the most clean like above board person. Yeah, for sure. But going back to like peer pressure, I think the most above board person is somebody who does it responsibly. The next most like responsible or like above board person is the person who knows that they can't do it responsibly, so they don't do it. And then obviously like the least responsible person is just like complete drug addict, like they know it'll ruin their life and they do it anyway. That I think is the levels. But the most responsible is the people who know their limits, do it responsibly, and all that stuff. So that's kind of how I see drugs. And I worry people a lot because my friends that do drugs really worry for me that if I were to do drugs, I would be a problematic drug person because I throw over. Okay, I think they're jokes, but who knows until I actually have drugs. I think I disagree, but I'll talk about this. I was saying like the most responsible people know their limits and they do it responsibly. I actually think somebody who falls into temptation of FOMO and peer pressure and wanting to be cool is better. I think they are the more responsible ones because I think the most irresponsible people are the people who like the doing of the drugs so much that they can't help themselves even for like they can't help themselves even if they know it's bad. I think that somebody who does drugs knowing they're bad is and wants to fit in is better than doing drugs because you are so addicted. You cannot get yourself off of that pen, that needle, or whatever. 1000 speeds. I can win this. Trust. But also, when I was with my friend, I did a weed gummy for the first time, and that didn't do anything for me. Over the course of probably about 3 or 4 hours, I took 10 milligrams, had no effect. Neither here nor there. We're talking about vices. Yeah. Think about it this way. This is the stupidest thing I'm ever going to say, and I say a lot of stupid shit. Survival of the fittest. Everyone should get drugs. If you can't... Or, no, not everyone should get drugs. Everyone should get access to drugs. Like, hard drugs. Survival of the fittest. If you die, you're gone. Gene pool out. If you don't do drugs, then like, you know, you're not gonna do the same as normal. If you do drugs but you can do it responsibly, then you can carry on. If I had any sort of like big following, I'd be clipped to high hell. That's crazy. But I don't know. That doesn't sound. No, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Oh, bullshit. Gold chip wins is easy. And she hit. No, minor hit. Yeah. You can clip me. I don't know how to clip myself. Oh, I can. It's on the YouTube, I think, application. Gold ship. Yay. Kick. 1, 2. Not bad. I was talking about drugs. Yeah. User error. User error if you can't handle it. No, I don't think that we, I don't think America operates that way.
ライバルたちは強力ですが、
I mean,
放送を期待したいですね。
alcohol is like way more bad for you than alcohol is like way more bad for you than most drugs, if I remember correctly. Oh my god. You are scared. No? No? Power's not really there.
ライバルた
Manhattan
ちは強
Cafe.
力ですが、放送
I thought alcohol is like the worst for you by a lot.
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。一番人気グラスワンダーアグネスタキオン、早くも先頭に躍り出た。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は7番ゴールドシップ、そしてその内からいたのは3番ゴールドシップ、外を回ります。8番ゴールドシップ、一番審査マンハッタンカフェ、そして外目を突き出してはグラスワンダー、内から内から
Was the prohibition era alcohol worse than like more recent illegal weed and like fentanyl and all that?
ゴールドシップ、そしてその内を回って3番ゴールドシップ、1個目のホームストレッチです。マヤのトップダウン、ペースが速い。
冷静さを取り戻せるといいのですが、
Because like prohibition era alcohol was a crazy
7番ゴールドシップ、
era.
3番ゴールドシップ、8番ゴールドシップ、4番手外マヤのトップダウン、内を回って成田大臣、ナイスネイチャー、並んでくる。外からグラスワンダー、それを見るようにマンハッタンカフェ、1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます。
Good cooldown.
先頭は相変わらずアグネスタキオン、この差
Ogre
は
Cap should not be
2
second.
番手を走るのは7番ゴールドシッ
Or
プ、
not Ogre Cap, Ghost should not be
マヤ
second.
のトップダウン、外からグラスワンダー、
My Umas in the front need to hold down the floor a little bit. They're not doing a good job. This Goshi cannot win this one. Not if she's in second going into this era. The other racers are too slow.
かもしれません。一息つけるといいですが、
2周目の向こう上面、各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています。アグネスタキオン、まだリードをキープしています。大きく離れて7番ゴールドシップ、マヤのトップ。
Well, I have topics now for Valentine's Day, and you have ammo that you can remind me of. It'll be a fun time. It's funny, we're also talking about like alcohol a ton. I promise you I will. I always drink a ton for the Valentine's Day stream. That'll still be a thing. I also now have weed gummies at my disposal, even though apparently I don't get the hit. Like, even though I don't feel it apparently. Nothing's stopping me, I suppose. No stopping me. Good, no stopping me by Goshi. Omigoto! Rondo shipper! 3 win. That's not bad. Okay, maybe pass one to him now? Sure. Let's try this. I've tried this before, but who knows? I think part of my problem is there's too many end closers in this lobby, so my Golshi isn't getting her anchors away. Yeah, I am too. I've talked about it a lot before. That like I talked about it a lot before that like it is my least favorite day of the year by a lot, and it has been for the last like 7 years for reasons I will explain in the Valentine's Day stream. But in the last 4 years it hasn't been as bad because I do a lot of planning for the Valentine's Day stream. I didn't scout. Because I do so much planning for the Valentine's Day stream, there's enough for me to get through the day without like dwelling on it too much. Plus like especially because I have people who will come, both my IRL friends and like all you viewers. That definitely helps a lot too. I do normally explain it on Valentine's Day as well, but and I'll explain more of the details on why I don't like Valentine's Day on Valentine's Day stream. But this is something that I more broadly say. I don't think that I could get a job in December because not only do I want to do the Valentine's Day stream, and if I have to work on that day, it would kill all my plans, but also because I refuse to step out of the house on Valentine's Day, and it's been that way since about high school. It's been that way since high school for various reasons, but even in college, I intentionally avoided going to all my classes on Valentine's Day. I would skip classes and all that. I got pretty lucky that I never had a class on Valentine's Day because I staggered my schedule, but I was pretty serious about never like going out of the house on Valentine's Day, and the idea of having to be flaunted happy relationships while I'm not in one was just ridiculous to me. I couldn't do it. I don't have a problem with people being happy to start with. I encourage people to be happy. There's no reason for them to not be. But I don't like seeing happy couples when I am not in a relationship. I compare it to this. If you were a let's be a little more pragmatic about how I introduce this, but I'm going to use the same example. If you grew up in a poor family that couldn't put food on the table, and a rich person like made a feast, and they were like eating like gluttonous amounts. It's not that I think it's bad that people are enjoying their food. It's that they have something that I don't. In this case, you can't put food on the table, and these rich people are flaunting their wealth. Like, they are flaunting how they not only put food on the table, but they also put luxurious food on the table, right? In the same way, it's not that I do encourage people. Resentment sounds like I have something against the couples or the rich people in this case, like, directly. There's no beef between me and the person who, like, there's no beef between the haves and the have-nots. It's more, I think jealousy is closer.
5番マヤのトップガン9番人気です。7番人気3番ゴールドシップ8番人気6番マヤのトップガン3番人気は7番オグリキャ
Like, I don't think it's as much a I hate them because they have food and I don't. It's much more a, man, I live in a world where I can be starving and these people can be drowning in food. In the same way, it's not that I hate couples and I don't go out on Valentine's Day because I don't want them to be happy. It's that I don't want to be confronted with the reality that I live in a world where this thing that I want exists and I'm not allowed to have it. It's somewhat related. Okay, this is also like a nothing for me, but I've long believed that Valentine's Day should be a federal holiday, even though it's my least favorite day of the year, because no one is happy with being out on Valentine's Day, or like being at work on Valentine's Day. Either you are working and you're single and you have to endure watching all the couples while you're not in a relationship, or you want the Valentine's Day off so you can go on a date with your girlfriend. I don't know who's like, man, I really want to work on Valentine's Day because it's like a good vibe. Unless like you have a crush on your coworker or something, which is a different kind of unprofessional potentially. No. This may be something that I should talk about now to intentionally leave or minimize talking about on Valentine's Day stream. I don't think that I am the thing stopping me specifically. There are things about my personality that are stopping me, and it's not a universal like, man, I'm a loser, I can't like get in a relationship. It's there are things that I think that would increase my luck with relationships that I think are very bad. And I intentionally don't want to do those very bad things. I'm gonna lose this by a lot. I've probably brought it up before, and it's not very healthy. But we're here. We're able to discuss this. We listen, we don't judge. I think that if your goal is to pull and have as much bedroom, like girls in bed, or you know, for my case it'd be like girls in bed. If that's your goal, I think Andrew Tate is a remarkably good person at it. I just think he's a bad person. And I've said this before where I hope that, well, if people disagree with me, then, I mean, that's their own prerogative. I personally believe Andrew Tate is a bad human being. I think that he does things that I find not acceptable. People are entitled to their opinion, but that's my opinion. But I think if your goal is to either riz or otherwise get girls into bed, I think that he is remarkable at it. No. Take advice from women, not men, in terms of, like, having good sex. Yeah, I mean, he's probably not very good at it. Well, even if he is good at it, he's probably not, like, thinking about the other person or having, like, an intimate relationship. It's probably very awkward and clinical in my eyes. But I'm saying just in terms of most sex had. I'm getting kind of crude about it. But purely in terms of most sex had, you cannot convince me that he is worse than, like, a respectful, gentlemanly person. I just think that he's shitty. So I don't do it. And there's personal lines that, like, yeah, purely physically, I think that he is. This is interesting. This is homestretch chase. He doesn't even have. What the heck? You have enough. Oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. Auto.
美しい青空が広がる。
But basically what I'm saying is that I don't believe in doing those kind of things. Huh. I agree that you should take advice from women and not men because I believe that you shouldn't. Getting into bed with somebody shouldn't be a competition. I think, like, having a good relationship and having good communication is almost always more important. I'm just saying that, like, if my goal, there was only one goal, and that was to P&V as many times as possible, then I think that following that advice is okay, not okay. It's effective. I just don't believe in doing it because I think it's shitty. You have to do too many things that in some cases are illegal, but at the very least hurts other people. Hurts the person that you're trying to seduce potentially. It hurts, realistically it hurts you because yes, you get some action, but you are most likely left unfulfilled emotionally. But somebody who's trying to make a point will say this. That trying to be gentlemanly and trying to do the right thing is big talk for somebody who's never had action. Somebody might say that's a loser's mentality. Go, 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 go. KO? KO? Sky high tail step. Okay, if it's advice, do save that for Valentine's Day stream. But if it's a response to mine, then you can say it. Or if you want to say it, you can say it. That's okay. Tokai Teo winning is crazy. Yeah, go for it. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm looking forward to it then. Yeah! Oh, you do tarot? Tarot cards? Okay, actually, wait. Are tarot cards, like, is there a time limit between... I didn't scout again. Between, like, how often you can do tarot readings? Because if there's a time limit, I would prefer that to be a Valentine's Day thing. If not, I'd absolutely take one now and one then. Okay. Go for it. I have a deck of tarot cards somewhere that I bought on AliExpress for like $4. But and I swore that I swore I told myself that I would learn how to do it, and I still haven't learned how to do it.
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
長丁場のこのレースですが、ダイワスターレット早くも先頭に躍り出た5番マヤのトップガン
Specific questions like, what do you mean? Like, will I have a girlfriend in a year? Or like, who, like, where, like, what should I do to improve my love fortune? What are the limits to the question? Because I think will I have a girlfriend in a year is something I want to say for Valentine's Day. What about like, or is there like a generic one like, in a way that's like, you're thinking about a girl and you're, based on this, you have bad luck or something. So I'm like completely inexperienced with this. Who's my next partner? Okay, then I want to save a bunch of these questions for Valentine's Day. What's something I can do for the next month? Do you have any questions for me, or like things you're curious about for me? Because you said you wanted to read the fortune. How about this? Is there anything promising in my life now when it comes to relationships? Yeah. January's good. January's good. I think I got third. Just tell me what you need to ask me and I'll answer. Koshi, we're not doing good right now. You might wanna calm your excitement there. Yeah, take your time. More importantly, like, if you need to ask me questions, feel free. I will do some scouting. We have a undersped Manhattan Cafe. Also slightly undersped Tokai Tail. Under everything. Ogre Cap. Oh, a very nice Manhattan Cafe. Kind of meh on the other ones.
スタート。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
オグリキャップと4番マンハッタンカフェ、この2人が競り合っているぞ。マヤのトップがペースが速い。
ちょっと前に出ましたね。
最高峰からのレースとなったマヤのトップが大丈夫か。
ちょっと苦しいけど大丈夫。ここからが彼女の実力の見せ所です。
オグリキャップ早くも先頭に躍り出た。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は8番東海帝王。第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。長丁場のこのレースですが、オグリキャップ早くも先頭に躍り出た。続いて8番東海帝王、2馬身3馬身開いて9番東海帝王、あとは4番。
I'm not gonna bother, or not bother. I'm not gonna ask what it means because probably this is something that's meant to be very like open-ended. But my patience, huh?
それを見るようにマヤのトップが、そしてその後方には5番ゴールドシップ。オグリキャップ
The thing is, I'm not relatively. Well, I think that I'm really, but at the very least, relatively sensitive to the importance of consent. In that, I think it's super important. But you can both believe in being careful and cautious, and also test your patience. So that's not impossible. There's also patience in waiting for the Valentine's Day stream. So that's a thing too. Let's see why that could be a thing. Come on, Trade Whisper. No stopping me. Head on. There you go. Huh. So are you saying that I probably won't reach out because of my personality, or like because the fortune is saying that even though it's a good idea, I won't do it? Go, 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 go! Good job. There's been winning a few. Mayana! Good job, Mayana. Patience in my emotional psyche. I'm just saying, for sake of argument, if I date somebody and their consent is there but not affirmative, it's not like a strong yes, and I decide not to, that is both patience in my emotional psyche and like not a big deal for me because I value consent, right? Oh, okay, yeah. I definitely won't reach out for professional advice. That's just not me. Because I do ask a lot of advice. I don't ask for a lot of professional advice. The problem with professional advice is you have to pay for that shit. That's not bad. 80% versus 76%. Versus 43.50. It's not bad. 52. 20%. Huh, okay. Yeah, that does sound like me. But this is a love fortune, right? Let's go back to it.
このボールライブラ杯大きな大会です勝っちゃうもんね
7番人気は9番
Oh?
マヤのトップ
Something
ま
up?
ずまずの仕上がりですね。
2番マンハッタンカー9番人気です
ちょっと厳しいメンバーですが健闘を期待したいですね。
1番人気は7番岩早
This is strong.
実力は引けを取りません2番人気は
Sympathies.
6番
Well,
セイ
just
ウ
kind
ン
of
スカ
tack
イ
on. But those
一番
Vanguard
コー
Squares
ス
no
譲
good.
り
I
ました
don't know
が
what this
素
is
質は負けていませんよ。
doing. They're an
長く
understrain can
いい
they
足
go
を
with that.
使える持久力がこの
She'd
子の
be
魅
best
力です
off
ね。
doing Professor Curvature and I don't know, early lead. Okay, because that's kind of what I said originally. That's kind of what I said originally, though, right? Like, also, like, patience in terms of waiting for the Valentine's Day stream. Okay. You're not off yet. But, like, what is holding your ground? Like, lying to myself that I don't like somebody for the sake of, like, cognitive, like, for, like, not destroying a relationship or something? The advice is still collaboration. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I do ask for advice with Yeah, I can see a lot of this playing out. I don't intend to do anything on it for the next month and a half, but I can see it playing out. Like, I don't want to be extremely emotional, right? Yeah, no, all this makes sense. I'll get an in-depth one. I mean, this is pretty in-depth, but I'll get a full in-depth one on Valentine's Day stream. That'll be fun. Yeah. We'll really explore we'll really explore the fortune telling then. Yay. Like I said, I started to look forward to it. Oh, this is neither here nor there. I'll still do a lot of karaoke. It'll still be a lot of love songs. There will be some non-love songs. This is very, like, not important. But I recently was looking for a karaoke song that I used to really enjoy. And it's not, like, the karaoke version's not up anymore. It's very sad. But don't worry. It's not one that I would do for Valentine's Day anyway. Most of my Valentine's Day karaoke set lists are all, like, love songs. Or at least, like, have love related to it. So it'll literally either be, like, koi or, like, if not, like, directly like that, it'll be, like, a song about a family or something like that. Leve? I am performative. I don't listen to Mitsuki. I don't really listen to Leve. There are problems I have with Leve. With that said, I do enjoy from the start. Wow, this was bad. This was bad. 7, 8, 9. I didn't think this would be that tough. Alright. Should I start learning from the start to do... No, most of anything that I don't have a problem with her. She's not problematic to me. There are certain things that's not like specifically music related that I'm just like, I don't know. I prefer to stick to my Japanese idols. But I don't have anything against her. I don't know Valentine. The only song I know of Leve is from the start. 'Surprisingly though, I enjoy Sabrina Carpenter's music. I don't know if that's surprising. It's a little surprising to me. But like I also don't listen to that many white singers, so like really the only exposure I have to like not just American but like Western music is the really popular stuff that like that is like basically mainstream media, or like things that find their way into my realm of the world. Like a lot of the English songs I like are K-pop songs, like Perfect Night. But like I enjoy Espresso. I listen to Chaewon sing. そしてその後ろから行くのは東海帝王。まずは1周目、正面スタンド前に入った。外から行く4番ゴールドシップ。外で7番ゴールドシップ。And like of note, I suppose. Tears, the edits. I do watch this. I do find them kind of high, if I'm being honest. The Tears edits are like... They're high! I'm sorry. I'm just a guy. さらにその外からは2番ゴールドシップ、すぐに続いて8番マンハッタンカフェ、2周目の向こう上面各馬娘たちの各馬娘一段となって団子状態の大混戦。I'm just a guy. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. My taste is like very not performative, because if it was performative I would do more like Leve and stuff. But it's pretty easy to tell. It's a lot of like anime music and K-pop. It's like alternative Asian people music. I feel good about this one. Go, Mino, go, go, go. I think she gets it. I think she catches up to Cafe. I don't know if she's really enough. I think she can catch up to Cafe. Oh my god, I think she got it. Yep, she's happy. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I still have one on my sound. I don't know. I don't have the sound one. A boy version of Tears? Yeah, I don't know. That I mean, I support gender equality and gender affirmation, but I'm good. You have to be very comfortable in your own skin if you're a guy and you're gonna do that version of Tears. But yeah, I watched the girl edits. Yeah, no, I'm good.
9番マヤのトップガン8番人気です。6番人気は1番ゴールドシップ、
Yeah,
7番人気は
but
7番東海
guys are
1番
guys.
ゴールドシップ6番人気です。
これ以
Oh
上
my
ない
gosh,
仕
that's a
上が
lot
り
of
ですね。
Sam skills.
後方からの豪快な追い込みを見せてほしいですね。
9番人気は3番マヤのトップガン8番人気9番マヤのトップガン4番人気は4番
I mean, it all takes confidence. I don't know. I think if you're a straight guy doing a boys, even a boys version of Tears, I'm sus. I mean, it means you have a lot of confidence.
今スタートが切られました。各ウマ娘綺麗なスタートを切りまし
Don't
た。
get me wrong.
位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
I'm impressed, but I don't necessarily agree.
マヤのトップガン大丈夫か？
ちょっと苦しいけど大丈夫。ここからが彼女の実力の見せ所です。
2番東海帝王早くも先頭に躍り出た。
Oh,
2番手の
my
位置で
tail's the
先頭を
first.
伺うのは
It's
7
Casey.
番東海帝王1番審査スーパーフリーク9番マヤのトップガン落ち着かない様子。
冷静さを取り戻せるといいのですが。
まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
No, I absolutely. Well, if it's anything I can imagine, yeah, girls of course do better. I'm just trying not to come off as somebody who enforces those gender roles.
すぐに続いて9番マヤのトップガン差がなく8番ゴールドシップ1番審査1番ゴー
But
ルドシッ
yes,
プ
I
2番審査
am a guy that watches female edits of
これは正解でしょうか。
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
第1コーナーは
That's all.
第2コーナー順位を振り返っていきます。先頭は変わらず2番
Self-report.
東海帝王
The thing is, I self-report a lot because I don't think I have a lot to hide from you guys. It's fine.
6番ゴールドシップ少し離れて1番ゴールドシップシンボリルドルフ並びかけてきた。
I'm a pretty open book regardless, whether the topic is like normal or a little weird. So, and you guys are always super nice. So, even if we're weird, you'll watch me be weird. I was talking to a friend recently about this. Like, I also think that like most people are weird. It's just like varying levels of acceptance to it.
続いて7番東海帝王外1番ゴールドシップ残り1000メートルを通過。その後ろに6番ゴールドシップ差がなくスーパークリーク外を回って
Like, there is also levels to how weird, but
内から行く1番審査シンボリルドルフ
yeah, I think that like a lot of it is just how comfortable you are expressing how weird you are.
勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。
Yes.
ここから耐えることができるのか。シンボリルドルフまだ抑えたままだ。
Go, 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 Goshi, go, go. My Goshi. It'd be nice if Teo can hold on to. Cool, it's time. Da, 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 da. Nope, she didn't get there.
先頭は1番ゴールドシップ変わらない。勝ったのは1番ゴールドシップ見事な走りで勝利を手中に収めました。
Well, I mean, I enjoy talking to everyone.
ライバルに打ち勝ち
I know you too.
次こそ負けないぞ。
The only reason I didn't say weird together is because I didn't want to call everyone else weird. I know I'm weird. That's okay.
.6 番マヤのトップ8番人気です。7番人気9番スーパークリース4番人気は1番成田大社7番ゴールドシップ6番人気です。7番人気は9番スーパークリーク5番人気は2番
Nice. Oh wow.
ゴール
No,
ド
I'm
シップ
screwed. There's no way I'm
勝ちは
missing.
十分に
Yeah. I more or less have accepted I'm weird. Which is why I can be here. Again, it's Sunday. But on occasional weekdays, streaming and being silly. and not being at like work or at a job.
次へとつなぐ大事なスタート。各ウマ娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
I actually talked to somebody recently about like living in denial.
出せるか。一番人気
Living in denial is great.
アグネスタキオン早くも先頭に躍り出た。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は3番
Yeah.
ゴールドシップ
Well.
外から行くスーパーフリーク少し離れて東海帝王
I'll stay this way for as long as it doesn't make you
それを
uncomfortable.
見るように
Like I
マヤ
said.
のトップガン
More importantly is
7番
no
ゴールドシッ
uncomfortable.
プ内から2番ゴールドシップ第4コーナーカーブ長丁場のこのレースですがアグネスタキオン早くも先頭に躍り出た2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは東海帝王1馬身離れてスーパーフリーク4番手には3番ゴールドシップそれを見るようにマヤのトップガン1馬身離れて7番ゴールドシップ1個目のホームストレッチですグラスワンダー並んできた2馬身離れて2番ゴールドシップ成田大臣外から行くアグネスタキオン
Yeah,
進みますが
especially recently. It feels like the whole scene is like kind of crazy.
順位を振り返っていきますアグネスタキオンまだリー
I don't really feel like I've changed that much though since I started streaming. Other than I stream less, which is not a good thing. But from the start, I don't think that I was ever somebody that was like. From the start, I don't think I was ever somebody who was like trying to put on too much of a show, like changing my voice or like trying to change my interests. And then also, I don't think that I've changed that much as a person in the last 2 years.
集団が一つにまとまって混戦状態です。
これだけ密集していると紛れがありそうですね。
依然としてアグネスタキオン2馬身3馬身開いて東海帝王
Goshi,
残り
go,
1000 メートルを通過 1馬身差スーパーフリー
Okay, Goshi got her. Oh, that's a dab.
それを見るように3番ゴールドシップそして7番ゴールドシップ
No
1
stopping
馬身差マヤのトップガン外グラスワ
Give
ン
me
ダ
the
ー
trigger.
2番ゴールドシップまもなく
Curvature.
第4コーナーカーブ
勝負どころ、最後の直線へとかけていきます。
さあいよいよ直線だどのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのかまだ差があるここから
まだ差がある
出てくるのか東海帝王
Goshi's not out of this. I do think that it'll probably go to Super Free. Ah. I also haven't like really hidden that much. Oh, she got second? I don't know. Ah, it's broken. Close and reopen it. Oop. What if my authentic nature is inauthentic? No, I think I already lost this in a second.
8番人気6番マヤのトップガン
No, I don't think that I'm inauthentic. I actually think that I'm
美しい
like way too much.
スタート各馬娘そろって綺麗なスタートを切りました
これは一度が熾烈になりそうですね。
第4コー
No,
ナー
I do think that I think I'm too authentic actually.
最終コーナーを曲がって先陣を
It goes back to the the famous adage like just be yourself.
完全に抜け出した
Well, myself isn't very successful when it comes to dating. Isn't very successful when it comes to like meeting people. It's tough.
みんな行くよ
It's tough. But that kind of goes back to what I said when it comes to like the Andrew Tate shit. Like, yeah, I think BFE, GFE, VTubers.
5番人気は9番マヤノ
I have my problems with them. And it's not necessarily that I think that what they sell is a problem. It's more that
6番マヤノトップ4番人気です。
ライバルたちは
this is my experience with anything that is related to a parasocial relationship. It's that, and this is kind of what I talked about when I talked about the Tinder thing. It's kind of what I talked about when I talk about like being okay, I haven't talked about this, but like being in a like a friends with benefits situation. I get really drawn into the allure and the possibility of something like that. And then there's a sobering phase where I feel really sad. This is what I talked about with the Tinder thing for sure, but there's been similar situations where like getting a friends with benefits or whatnot. It's that I get really invested and really drawn into the thing, into the experience in this case. And then when I realize that like somebody doesn't actually like me that much, it makes me sad.
後方の馬娘が差し
Yeah.
出せるのか気になる
Sometimes it's the clarity during as well. Because realistically, it's my wanting wanting the instant gratification of, I'm just gonna say it, losing my V card versus the realization that it actually isn't good. I've also thought about it. This is probably thinking too much about it. That I think that if I went into a like a friends with benefits situation or a Tinder match situation, I'd probably be the one hurt because the idea doesn't make me uncomfortable. I'm pretty liberated with the idea of like casual relationships like that. It's that I think that I would fall in love and be the one hurt more often than not. Oh wow. Tokai Teo's not doing so bad. She's gonna get past, but not doing so bad.
馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません
The idea doesn't make me comfortable. I don't think. Absolutely. Not even a question. No, this is like a perspective thing. I lost this by a lot. I'm actually fairly certain I get attached quickly. Too quickly. Okay, I'm enjoying our conversation too much, and somewhat as punishment for sucking, I'm going to do a run as well. We'll play one more. Or play one run before I sign out. We're doing a hard run. It's what I have already on the thing. So yeah, I'm fairly certain I get attached too quickly. This will definitely come up on the Valentine's Day stream. This is your note section. More often than not, I've fallen in love within 24 hours of me or something. I get attached really, really quickly. So if it's the person that I like lose my V card to, I would be like very, very weak. Which part do you not believe? Or what part do you find unbelievable? Oh, no. I was talking to somebody recently, they're like, I'm not sure if I like this guy. And she was like really worried. And for me it's just like, no, it takes me about 2 stages. First, I find them attractive. Second, I find them fun to be around. And if that's the case, then I already mostly like them. If that's the case, I already like mostly like them. And within the next like week, when I'm not with them, within the next week that I'm not with them, I think about them nonstop, and like fall in love that way, like just by thinking about them. But also, I enjoy the idea of being in love with somebody too. Which I've heard people don't like all that. Like, so I've heard people don't like the idea that they're like mentally unable to think about other things because they're crushing over a girl or, you know, a guy. I enjoy the feeling of being in love with somebody. It goes back to what I said about how it goes back to what I said about how I in a relationship enjoy being like loving somebody than being loved by somebody. This is where I think that it has a lot to do with my lack of self-confidence. I think the less confidence you have, the more... Okay, you're not even... It's not settling. It's that the more you think it would be crazy for them to like you, and also the more you feel moved that they want to spend time with you, or not even want to spend time with you in some cases. Sometimes cases it's like know who you are. Because part of what I said, okay, I don't think that somebody with self-confidence can say the following thing that I said recently, which is, I'm willing to give somebody 100% love if the person that I'm in love with gives me back 10% love. I forgot what carrot pudding does. I think I should take Team Carrot, but... Oh, it's indomitable. Well, that's funny. Yeah, like I don't think that somebody with self-confidence can say that, but I can say it very easily. In fact, if I gave somebody 100% of my love and they gave me back 10%, I think that I owe them some interest. Part of that is self-confidence needs some improvement. Part of that is also, again, related to how I think that loving is more valuable than being, or, you know, loving someone is more fulfilling than being loved by someone. I do too. I love my family as well. But I sure hope you don't get too intimate with your family in that way. Family, friends, and like girlfriends or like relationships, significant others are all like very different boxes. A lot of my friends tell me like, what can you get from a girlfriend that's like you can't get from your normal friendships other than sex? And I actually think that there's a lot. I think that a lot of it is like it's not just sex or like touching and like cuddling and stuff. It's also like a certain sense of romantic security that I don't think that you can even get close to with that you can't get close to with normal friendships. I think it's the way that I say it though to my friends that they get they get offended because I definitely say it in a way where I prioritize being in a relationship. But to me that's just common, like that's just common sense. But maybe to an extent it's like they feel bad about it and then respond like combatively, which is fair enough. Yeah. It is what it is. That's how I see it. definitely feel differently. No question. It's also just like a different, like, axis of fulfillment, I guess I would say. Nice. Yeah, let me know how that goes. I'd be interested. Where's my agenda? Why can't I see the agenda? There it is. So I need to do that. I need to do this one for sure. Oh no. Ooh, I wasted it. Oh, I uber wasted it. I'm still gonna pick it. Yes, I saw Uma Musume on the Game Awards. We got a free ticket. I said that I was IRL with my friend, right? So we opened each other's free ticket, right? Because whenever a game wins like an award, they give free rewards to the players. I think it was Best Mobile Game. But I was with my friend IRL, so we opened each other's tickets, and she got something decent for me. It was a Saiyan Sky, the support card. But when I opened her card, she got her third Fine Motion. It's insane. My luck was not nearly as good as my brother or my friend's Gacha lot, but it's okay. It's okay because I know what I'm doing in the game. Oops. Isaiah immediately misclicked. Oops. I mean, it's a fine one, but I should have gone for a little bit more. For miles and sprints is enough. My one advantage of this is that we're like still in the range so far where I've played on the JP server, so I have a little bit of experience even though my gacha luck is bad. But this upcoming banner is actually the spot in the game where I quit, so it's gonna stop being useful. I'm gonna lose my advantage. She's charming. I remember I used to get Wuwa rewards. and I stopped. I haven't played one in a long time, so. There's no way you didn't know. But that's okay. No judgment. No judgment. So, are you a fan of that other one, the Chinese one? Where is the schedule? Where do I see the schedule? Agenda, here it is. That is not going to be enough. Do I have to do another run? I can just give up on doing it. Love in Deep Space, yes, that one. Hey, even if you were a Love in Deep Space, I don't judge. I just don't know like how you look at it and say it's not that. Like, you can't make fun of people for playing, like, for watching hentai for the plot. I don't know who Xavier is. I'll look it up. Xavier. Love and birthday? Oh, he looks like Nagi from Blue Lock. It's just like the white hair, like waifu boy. Well, that would have been nice, but I gotta do this. Literally, that's one of the only reasons I'm playing Haru. Oh. No, I made UNN closer. I might not make, like, put UNN closer though if you have Slick Surge. Although one begs the question why I didn't put her as a, why I didn't give her on your left. Never. No, I mean, my favorite character from didn't win. My favorite character from Fruits Basket is Yuki, so I don't judge. It's the same look. At least I think. So this one's a little bit derivative to me. And not bad. But when they have like Genshin already, it's kind of like, what are we doing? Second place twice, really? That's rough. I want to give up. Oh, and then she loses this one. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. There's no way. Uso desho. Oh no! Oh, she won. We're chilling. What other gachas are there? I don't play Vandor as much anymore. You have an ultimate husbando? You're Oshi? That's good. At least I think it's good. Was it from anime or? Ah, she just needed to win the other stakes and I was chilling. No. Oh. I didn't see it. Oops. Oh no, I did see it. No, you just sent it. Okay. You sent it again. Oh, it's that guy. I thought it was like the white. Oh no, that's Mushishi.
ここは負けられない一番人気14番春うらら。
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄すら感じてしまいます。ダーク界のスター誕生。
Monster feels a little like creepy. Yeah, it's mystery. Mysterious. All good. All good. Man, if she just won one of the G1s, I was chilling. I don't know this.
トレーニングって楽しいね。私強くなってるな。
Got like 9 extra points. That's crazy. I feel like my Oshi characters change too much. Not like they change that often even. It's just like when I'm deciding what like merch to buy and stuff, it feels different than the one before. Especially like if I'm buying a body pill or something. That's why I guess it changes, right? Like I think my most consistent is Chitanda Eru from Kyoka. I think that's like the most consistent one. But like more recently, like if I'm trying to buy like a body pillow, I did one from Wuthering Waves, but that was when I played a lot of Wuthering Waves, not as much anymore. Then there's VTuber Oshis. A lot of choices. She's very popular. She's a very happy-go-lucky girl. AOT. My friend does not like, just could not stand like what happened in AOT. She was like, how they massacred my boy basically. She could not believe it. And I'm not like a big AOT fan myself, so by my standards it works out.
張り切っていこう。始まる。
注目の位置。
I didn't even know there was an event. There's an event going on. I need to be using my points a lot more. I do need her willingness. Hanji from AOT.
トレーニング頑張ったらご褒美も
Oh!
あるんだよね。よーしやるぞ。
I actually kind of remember her. Him. Somewhat Andrew Aviles.
今のうららはスーパー。うららやトレーニング何一緒に頑張ろう。
Who else do I have? Yeah, a lot of anime ones. What was I gonna talk about? Oh, you brought up middle school and like anime and stuff. One thing that I talked about with my friend is she got recommended Heated Rivalry. I don't know if you've heard of it before. This is kind of coming off like a self-report, but it is a like pornographic gay like hockey TV show on HBO, I think. And so my friend got like recommended it thinking it was, and it's like about ice skating. So she got recommended it thinking that it was like Yuri on Ice. And she like couldn't believe that it was like gay porn.
ここは負けられない。
私頑張ったもんね。
ここは負けられない一番人気16番。
やったやったやったやー。
It's wild, is it not? And something about our boneheaded decisions made us watch the entire first episode. So that is something we did. There's something about a straight guy watching that show. This run's not good. Oh, this is the key then. Forgot she runs the key then.
15番。
みんな強いね。次は負けないぞ。
次は負けないぞ。Okay. Anything last to talk about the fortunes? If I need to get anything off my chest, it's now. Actually, that does remind me that like I haven't. Yes. I mean, that does remind me that, like, A, I need to continue my preparations for Valentine's Day stream, and B, I need to continue with my preparations for some of the stuff that I've been talking about. But it'll happen. Like, I'll prepare properly in between some of the other stuff that I'm, like, having to do IRL. Because it's that, and then, it's that, and then, like, I just have to make preparations for some of the things that I've planned but didn't do yet. It'll be okay. I have faith. I have faith that me, somebody who has not proven to be super diligent, can be diligent for once. Yeah. Well, because it's also the holiday season, right? So you just have to, you know, I mean, it's a good thing, right? Meeting family and stuff, but. But it does take up time. And something I always wanted to watch, like to stream, but never can because I'm always busy for Christmas, is there's this thing I watch called Topi Christmas. It's a Niji Sanji thing. It's the independent VTuber Peanuts-kun and Kenmochi Toya. They like do a Christmas stream every year, and I've always wanted to stream that, but I'm always like busy, obviously, like doing holiday stuff. So it'll be the same way this year, assuming it happens again. But I mean, that one's a trip. That one's a fun stream. But I mean, I get to watch it on my own time, and then I'll be back. Well, that one's definitely a fun stream. Oh, there's a lot of skill points on this one. Give me Russian Gale. Oh my gosh. A lot of skill points. Not medium though. Wow, weird. I haven't had this many skill points in a really long time. I mean, I could just do this. It's fine. A lot of skill points, but not actually a lot of skills. Oh, okay. Let's do this. I want this one, and I just get a random skill, I guess. Just short. No, I definitely want Slick Surge. Eh, whatever, it's fine. Not a big deal. Alrighty. It's actually not bad. Oh, 2-star stamina. She would have had would have been a 3-star stamina. Ooh. Oh well. Alright. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to talk to you more in another stream. But like I said, there should be more to come. And we're not actually that far away from the Valentine's Day stream, which is good, and also means that I'm behind on my preparations, so I'm gonna make sure I'm prepared. Yeah, thanks for coming by. I definitely enjoyed the stream, so, and that's why I ended the run. I know, right? It feels like very recently that well, I actually think this year was more eventful for me than normal, but it still felt like it went by really fast. In a weird way, I feel like I met more people this year than I did like the last 3 or 4 years, like since I graduated from college, which is a good thing. I mean, I met more friends, and these are actually people that I spend a lot of time with and trust a lot, so that's a good thing. But I don't know, it feels kind of crazy. Yeah, that's a good thing, but at the same time, it's like I gotta look after number one, you know. I gotta be more productive myself. So anyway, not the last stream of the year. Obviously, I have this finals, Group A finals, coming up in 3 days, 3-ish days. So I will be back for that. But tonight I will be ending the stream, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone in next stream and then in upcoming streams, especially as we keep saying, the Valentine's Day stream is going to be very, very exciting. So on that note, I'm in the stream. Thank you so much for watching, Estella-san and everyone. I should not have started the story. Yeah. Thank you, Estella-san, everyone in chat. Thank you for coming. I really enjoy talking to everyone and being with everyone here. But on that note, I'm in the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Next stream will be in a couple days, or in 3-ish days, when the Group A finals appears, and then there will be more streams to come. でも、というわけで配信終わりたいと思います。見てくれてありがとうございました。みんな、チャットの皆さんがめっちゃ、優しくて、いい会話ができて嬉しいんですけど、今日のところで終わりたいと思います。見てくれてありがとうございました。それでは、じゃあねー。バイバイ。おつきびです。